Hello guys, it's Manchester United versus Tottenham this week, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. No, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again, and this weekend it's Manchester United versus Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The team I've gone for, Ronaldo, Rashford, Fernandes, Sancho, Matic, Van der Beek, Shaw, Lindelof, Varane, Wan-Bissaka and De Gea in net. And we'll get onto those reasons why in a second. So let's get into it. Let's play match. And I'm not even gonna bother talking about we lost 5-0. It was a pathetic performance. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Was very, very surprised that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was not sacked this week. I was very, very surprised that he was not sacked. Apparently, he's got the next 3 games. Apparently he's got the next 3. The next 3 games. What will be very, will be very. I don't know. It will be very different, I think, the next 3 games. We could see a reaction. Hopefully, we will see a reaction because we need to win this weekend against Tottenham. But yeah, that last game against Liverpool, even if we would have lost like 2-0 or something like that and, gave in at least a decent performance, we would have been, I would have held my hands up and said, we would have lost to the best team. But the problem was that we lost 5-0 against Liverpool. No doubt about it. We are rubbish. Well, we was rubbish that game. We was a Sunday League team in that game. Liverpool hardly... Oh, well, look at that. Ronaldo. Let's see the Sue. Yeah, we just... from this front, we just, we tried to push all the start from the start. We're not a high pressing team, and we tried to do the high press against Liverpool and hard. Most of the players didn't even do that, and some of the players got it wrong. To be 4-0 down at half-time when Liverpool, it wasn't the best Liverpool teams either. They were missing Fabinho. They were missing Matip. On a different day, maybe United would have given them a game. But for some reason, we didn't. And it was one of them, or you could think, it was just pathetic, absolutely pathetic. It's Solskjaer's fault. I will say it's Solskjaer's fault because they were taught. What are they doing in training? Preparing for this Liverpool game. You couldn't do that against Liverpool. It's pretty much the same against Atalanta last week. And God forbid we got Atalanta this week after the Tottenham game and. That could be a very different game if we can't play like that, against Atalanta as well. We can't play that against Spurs. Luckily enough, Spurs at this moment, they haven't got really going, have they, in the Premier League so far? Well, they did, and then they've had like a couple of games that's been, they've had a couple of games that haven't gone their way. Let's just say that, and Harry Kane's, not been there, but again. It all boils down to, everyone was caught. He's that might be a red card. Is that a red card? It is. End of Bele. It's been sent off. Oh dear. I don't know if also I don't know if you guys noticed this with the newest update. They've pushed up their tackling for the computer quite a lot. And I've noticed that quite a lot as well. But yeah, back to the Liverpool game. It was just pathetic performance, stupid. Harry Maguire, he's at most fault of Harry Maguire. I haven't picked him for this team. I think he needs to be dropped. I think Varane is back in training this week. He needs to be straight back in, and I think put Lindelof against him, or I've put Lindelof or Bailly, one of the two. We can't have Harry Maguire starting. I think he's been absolutely poor since he's come back from his his injury. He's been absolutely shocking. Even himself has said, he's been shocking. And I would have put Alex Telles in as well, but I'm not too sure if he's available yet. But we can't play like that, and we need to put fresh players in, like Van der Beek, like Sancho. I do not get why Sancho's not starting. I do not get why Van der Beek isn't started. A Van der Beek would easily done better than McTominay and Fred. We can't play McTominay and Fred in midfield again. And in pre-season we played Matic and Van der Beek next to each other, and it worked. We won. We beat Everton 4-0. It was a good. I know it was only pre-season, but they played really well together, and they complemented each other. I just don't get why he hasn't played at all. I don't know. Maybe Solskjaer said something. Maybe he said something. I don't know. But it's really annoying. It is really annoying, and we just can't play like we did. Obviously, Pogba got sent off as well, for a stupid tackle. He's apologised for that as well. But again, he came on at half time. Don't do anything silly. He's done. He got away with it the other day. In the other game against Wolves. Where he didn't get sent off, and then exactly the same. It's exactly the same thing, same tackle, but this time, Keita's gone. He's gone through Keita, and he should be doing better there. Pogba, he knows not to do that, and it looks like, I don't know. It looked like he had a right smile on his face, and I didn't really like that from Paul Pogba. I don't know. The game against Liverpool, it didn't seem right. The team doesn't seem right, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this weekend to. I wouldn't be surprised if Tottenham Hotspur, Tottenham, turn up and actually maybe do a Liverpool against us. If they do that, then he has got to go. There's talk of a load of talk of Antonio Conte. I don't mind Conte, but the problem is, he would come in and, it's going to be like a Mourinho. He'll get on for a couple of, for like a year or so, and then, he'll lose his faith in the, in the players, and I don't know. It's going to be one of them. They've also talked about, today it's Brendan Rodgers who's been linked. I don't know. It's even for me personally. I would try and go and get Sancho with a volley. I would personally go and get the Ajax manager, Erik ten Hag. I think he looks like a really good manager. Okay, he has he has been playing in the Dutch league, but he has beat even in the Champions League they beat Dortmund for like 4-0. They've always had a really good team, and they are a good passing team, and I think that's what we are at the moment. United, I think we're not a high pressing team. We just need a high tempo passing team where we can get into the box, and then try and cross it, or try and play it through, and quick tempo team. That's what we kind of was, a high tempo counter attacking team last season. And that's how we got into the second place. We was top of the league for some weeks last season. So I don't get why we're going for this high press game with Solskjaer. I don't get it. I really don't get it. There's talk of new coaches coming in, but even if we bring new coaches in now, I think you might as well just sack Solskjaer, or do something. But if they don't do something this weekend, if United don't win this weekend, I reckon it will be over for Solskjaer. And it hates me to say that, because I really like Solskjaer. I thought he kind of brought back the feel good factor at Man United, and he hasn't done. But we're kind of like where Chelsea sacked Lampard, they brought in Tuchel. That's where we are. If we can bring in a Tuchel like Conte, like Ten Hag, like Brendan Rodgers, like any other any other coach than Solskjaer, because I think Solskjaer has done enough. I just don't think he can do any more. I just really don't think he can do any more. And this weekend against Spurs, it will be a tough game against Spurs because Nuno, they had a really good start with Nuno, but apart from that, they haven't done much recently. I think they lost in the midweek again in the Carabao Cup. Oh, surely that's another red card, ref, isn't it? Surely. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one at the moment at United. Even if we win 1-0, it hates me to say it, but I've got a funny feeling United will come out and try and play against Tottenham, but I don't know. I was speechless after Sunday, and I kind of am still speechless. I want United to win this weekend, obviously, but I don't know. We need to get something right, and we can't do a lot with that. But we just got to get it right. We can't lose to Tottenham. If we lose to Tottenham, you might as well say goodbye to top four as well, because losing that game against Liverpool, that's pretty much out of us. That's pretty much us out of the title race. And then this season we was going for the title race. But again, we should be winning these games. We should be, okay, the Liverpool game, it's against Liverpool, but, we haven't really started well this season. Apart from the Leeds game and maybe the Newcastle game, that's about it. And it really worries me what United are going to do this weekend against Spurs. We need to change it. We need to go back to what we was doing. We need to do stuff that we can do, and hopefully we'll get the 3 points. I don't want the 3 points because personally I want Solskjaer gone. Sunday was the last straw, and I don't know. I for Man United, I want 3 points, but it comes at I don't know. Score prediction, I don't know, 1-1 maybe, 2-1 Man United maybe. I don't know. It depends if the team turns up. If the team turn up, play well, then I could see a United victory, because Spurs at this moment, they aren't playing that well. But again, it all comes down to if Man United turn up. If the players turn up, then they turn up. If the players don't turn up, we could see another 5-0. And I really, really would not like to see that, because I don't know. I do not know, guys. So anyway, guys, I think I am actually going to end it there. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.